In a quiet valley, Tom the dog guarded a flock of chickens, protecting their precious eggs from Steve the fox and Timmy the cat. Every night, the chickens retired to their huts, and Tom stood vigilant, chasing away Steve and Timmy whenever they prowled near. But the cunning duo soon realized that teamwork could outsmart Tom. They devised a plan. One would distract Tom with a chase, while the other sneaked in to steal an egg. They agreed to take only one egg each per raid to avoid suspicion. On the first night, Steve darted out, luring Tom down the road, while Timmy slipped into a hut and snatched an egg. The plan worked so well that their families thrived, and soon one egg wasn't enough. They met and decided to take 2 eggs per raid, then later 3, as their families grew larger and hungrier. For a while, Tom believed he was doing his job well. The chickens laid plenty of eggs, and the occasional missing one went unnoticed. But as Steve and Timmy's raids grew bolder, the chickens began to chatter with worry. 3 eggs a night was too much, and their concern turned to fear. Annoyed by their complaints, Tom barked to silence them, convinced he was blameless. He blamed the chickens for laying fewer eggs and imposed harsher rules to force them to produce more. As the thefts continued, Tom's family began to feel the strain of fewer eggs. Desperate, Tom enlisted his younger kin to help guard the huts, hoping to catch the culprits. Meanwhile, Steve and Timmy's families had grown so large that they needed their siblings to carry the stolen eggs. Unlike Tom's family, who grew fat and lazy with enough eggs to satisfy them, the foxes and cats multiplied rapidly, their hunger insatiable. Tom's sons, spoiled by plenty, were lazy guards, dozing while Steve and Timmy raided the huts. As the egg supply dwindled, even Tom's family felt hunger. The chickens, overworked and fearful, produced fewer eggs. Tom's younger, hungrier sons finally caught the thieves in action and reported it, but Tom, stubborn and prideful, refused to believe his older sons had failed. Instead of rewarding the diligent ones, he punished them, stripping them of their roles. The truth could not be ignored forever. As more sons reported raids, Tom doubled the night watch, but Steve and Timmy's vast families overwhelmed them. The chickens, exhausted, laid fewer eggs, and Tom's family grew weaker. Sensing weakness, Steve and Timmy united, overran Tom's family, and drove them away. They seized the huts, expecting endless eggs. But the chickens, pushed beyond their limits, stopped laying. Starving and desperate, the foxes and cats tore down the huts and slaughtered the chickens, believing they were worthless without eggs. Now, with no chickens left, the valley is barren. The foxes and cats fight over scraps, while Tom and his family wander, struggling to survive.